Watching black Americans find out that there's black people in Scotland has to be one of the funniest things I've seen on TikTok in a while. I'm probably too married and I'm gonna watch football and we used to watch rugby and all them something. I've been to England before. That's not surprising to me. Now, I definitely understand why it would be surprising to Americans, especially black Americans, because hearing them talk, you're so like, yo, what am I saying? And if one of them knows that there's black people in Scotland, just type in black Scottish TikTok or whatever, it'll come up. And then if you haven't seen the video them of the American people them like figuring out that there's black people in Scotland, you know TikTok work. Check it out. Big up on yourself, make sure you follow me, look more.
Guys, welcome back to my channel, Yano Show. Okay, hope you're good, hope you're fine. So guys, there's this trending online that I want, trending story that is trending online about white people now discovering the black Scottish people. And we've seen that a lot of people have reacted on this story, saying that it's now on high time that the white people have now discovered this, the black Scottish. And also the black Scottish have come out very hilariously and happy to be recognized or to be discovered by the white people. So here are some of the reaction of people of various continents reacting on this story. Americans discovering black Scottish, and we've seen that it has grown very on TikTok, trending, whereby we've seen most of the people reacting on this story about black Scottish people, and the white people now have recognized them. So guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share.
It's mad to me that Americans are only just discovering that black Scottish people exist, but it's equally as mad to me that there are still people perpetuating the myth that there is no racism in Scotland, that somehow Scotland is this progressive utopia in comparison to its neighbours, when actually, of all the black Scottish friends that I have, I don't know a single one that hasn't experienced racism. Just on Sunday, we saw a rally outside of a hotel housing asylum seekers where 250 anti-racists were outnumbered by over 1,000 racist, fascists and far-right protesters. And the thing is that if you're interested in learning more about racism in Scotland, there's not a lot of writing because it's often focused more on the history of the British Empire and Britain more broadly, which often means a focus on English racism and also looking at America, understandably. But Scotland has played a disproportionate role in the empire. Glasgow was the second city of the empire. Scottish people, for their population size, were disproportionately involved in plantations, the slave trade and colonisation. So if you want to learn more, my first recommendation for a book would be No Problem Here, Understanding Racism in Scotland. It doesn't just tackle anti-black racism, it also looks at the history of imperialism, anti-Irish racism, Islamophobia and anti-traveller sentiment. Then, if you want to learn more about the British context more broadly, I would recommend Natives by Akala. And then as a student minister in the Church of Scotland, I'm really interested in topics that are to do with theology and Christianity. And so some books that I would recommend looking at Christianity and race would be some of these, but they are more America specific, but still really worth a read. So Jesus and the Disinherited by Howard Thurman. He was a big influence on Martin Luther King Jr. and the civil rights movement in America. Then A Black Theology of Liberation by James Cone. He also has The Cross and the Lynching Tree is a really good book. And then two books by Kelly Brown Douglas, who's a womanist scholar, and we've got What's Faith Got to Do with It, Black Bodies, Christian Souls, and Sexuality and the Black Church. So I highly recommend that you go read this, learn this, and let's not perpetuate the myth that Scotland is a utopia for race relations, because we still have a long way to go. And one of the first steps to tackling the issue is by learning about it, acknowledging that it's there, and to actually listen to the concerns of black Scottish people about racism in Scotland, take them seriously, and work to do all that we can to make Scotland a more welcoming, inclusive and diverse country that fully reckons with its past. Have a blessed day.
Apparently, Americans are just finding out that black Scottish people exist. And one of them is already telling black Scottish people not to let the Africans steal their culture. Now, buzz question, trick question. How do you think black Scottish people came to exist? A, they just spawned from bagpipes and killed. B, they grew from the soil. C, their parents, Africans or Caribbeans, migrated to that country, had their kids there, and made them black Scottish people. Or maybe, according to your logic, or something that your brain would be able to understand, someone accidentally left a pot of jollof boiling somewhere in Glasgow, and a black Scottish baby was born. praise the living God. It's literally the diaspora. That's migration 101. This was taught in primary schools. Now, Unc, the moment your video had more shares than likes, you should have private that video. I don't know why this video is still up, to be honest. You can't say that Africans are gonna steal Black Scottish culture when that originates from African or the people from the Caribbean. I know you Black Americans refuse to accept that some of you may have ethnicity beyond being an American, but people in Scotland are educated about where they're from and how they've come about. Come on, man. Do yourself some justice, you know? Maybe study. Read a book. One or two will help, you know?
So the African Americans discover the Black Scots and boom, instant sensation. Boom, instant trend. Boom, instant, because I believe the blacks in the UK, they knew about the Scottish blacks. But, I mean, those Black Scots were still in the limbo. Nobody knew about them. As soon as Americans discovered, boom, instant sensation, instant trend, instant this and that. And then y'all want to come and deny the influence of African Americans? It speaks for itself. It does speak for itself. And I'm not here trying to pander to anybody. I have eyes to see and I see. Yeah, it speaks for itself. And I'm just disappointed that that relationship the internet has killed that relationship and it's dead. Right? Because I was seeing videos from the other side. People talking shit. Oh, the African Americans are so ignorant. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Okay? Y'all are so motherfucking ridiculous with your small villages and your small countries that could be a state. One of the smallest states in the US. And you guys are thinking, yeah. America is a continent. It is part of the North American continent. It has Canada and the US. And Canada is smaller compared to the US. This is a continent here. It is. And so it is like 3 times the size of Europe. Yeah. So Europe can fit America 3 times. You can bring 3 Europes where y'all are from and put it in America. Yeah, so this place is big. And so when you guys come and call Americans stupid, I'm like, how? What do you mean they're stupid? Have you seen the technology advancement? Every shit is happening here. That says a lot. And don't come and tell me, oh, it's because of the immigrants. We still have immigrants in your countries too. You're an immigrant too as motherfucker. How come it's not happening in your countries? Exactly. So sometimes you need to sit down and watch and don't ruin things. It's okay as a Black person who is not American to sometimes fold your arms and watch and just don't talk. Because now you people and your loud mouths, you have ruined a beautiful thing. It was beautiful to watch. I loved it. I loved seeing everyone just engaging and that connection and everything. But now it's all ruined because some people are way too smart. They feel like, God. Yeah. And this is not because I'm pandering. It's just because I'm tired of this bullshit of some people really thinking they're more superior than others. And some people are more stupid and shit. And because I live in America and I'm a Black person, I really identify with the culture here. I'm a Black American. Unlike some of you who immigrate to other countries and you think you are a Muzungu. Bitch. And so I speak very passionate about the community here that I live in. I'm a very proud African American. I have 2 Black daughters. And so, yeah, being Black is my business. And so I just want to say that the diaspora wars, especially coming from the Queensland, you motherfuckers need to shut the fuck up sometimes. Yeah. And stay over there. Yeah, just keep it over there. You'll have a lot of shit going on over there. It's as if you have it better. You don't. You don't have it better than anybody. It's just that you all are not as... You don't talk about it. You're the people that, oh, the problems of the house should not go out. Over here, we'll speak about it. We'll curse our president. Because there's that type of freedom here. Okay? Yeah, I'll end this post. Peace.
The Americans discovered us black Scottish people. I don't know what to say at the moment, but I'm gonna slow down so you guys can get it down. It's a bit hot in Scotland. Please sit happy, man. So I'm Scottish, Irish, and British. I was born in Scotland, grew up in Ireland. I went to school in England. So there are many beautiful people in Scotland. There, the food is different. In Scotland, we use Scott toilet paper.
Sing me a song of a lass that is gone. Take her that lass be I. Mary of soul, she sailed for a day over the sea to Skye.
I don't even want to engage the foolishness that I have seen videos about, that there's been some controversy about Black Americans and Black Scotlands. I'm not going there. What I came to here to ask is, where y'all from? Like, what's the migration lineage? Because I ain't seen a face card yet that has missed, regardless of the gender. Like, the Black Scottish people, y'all are gorgeous. I thought, you know, we had some looks here in the USA, but y'all ain't missed yet. Where y'all from? Gorgeous. Skin skinning. Melanin popping. Hair's laid. Like, yes. We love to see it.
So we took me to a spot called the Filthy Ogre.
One time I went.
What? What?
Nothing.
No,
Nothing.
say it. It's fine.
Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
So he took me to the spot, and it was called the Filthy Ogre.
I was in the Filthy Ogre one time when I was 14 with my dad.
Oh my God.
So Americans didn't know that there were black Scottish people. Cool. Well, now you do. What is everybody complaining about? Like, okay, obviously Americans don't even know what yum yums are. I had an American lady saying, "Oh my God, but like we have like eggs Benedict." I'm like, bro, we can get eggs Benedict over here. In fact, I can get biscuits and gravy in Scotland. It's not as good, but like, yeah, a lot of Americans just don't know that we have a lot of the same things that we have back there. I travelled to America for 6 months, and people were just baffled. Most people in America thought I was Australian or Irish. Okay, so it's not an ignorance thing, it's just that they're not really exposed to Scottish people. There's only 5 million of us in the world. So not to mention black Scottish TikTok, you're all fucking gorgeous. So a lot of the people that are Scottish, they're just jealous that you're taking the attention away. You're all just attractive as fuck. Well, now you know we have diversity, but now there's one thing we all have in common. The accent is just banging, innit? Just, it doesn't matter what colour you are, the accent, the Scottish accent is just the one. It's the best. I mean, the reason I've got so many followers is because of my fucking accent. Tell me I'm lying, fuck's sake.
What's happening, TikTok? How are we? Listen, I came out here, I came out to grab a quick coffee. Excuse me, I'm making a video, bro. Yo, look who I found.
Bruv. Is that a Scottish word or is that British?
Comedy, bro.
No, bruv.
Bruv.
Hello.
We're trying to record over here.
White people waving.
Alright, so I'm taking a break and I'm on TikTok, and apparently there's this whole thing with black Americans just discovering there's black people in Scotland. I don't think that it's necessarily that you discover, I mean, you think about it, black people are everywhere we get. I mean, we were going to go back to like the transatlantic slave, and, you know, black people is displaced everywhere, you know, willingly or, you know, escaping, whatever. So I always thought about it in my mind, but we just never see it. Like, we don't see it on TV. We don't see it, you know, in the news, whatever. But I guess they're finding it very entertaining and, you know, I guess complimentary, you know, because everyone's being nice and like, oh my God, you know, it's like we just, you know, saw a leprechaun. Wait, is that bad? Is that right? Wait, is that, you know, okay, I'm not gonna say leprechaun because I don't know if that's offensive. Honestly, I'm not even trying to be funny. But I'm watching the various videos, and then, you know, one thing I will say, I don't know what they got going on over there, but I want to go. Because every black person just seems very, or this black Scottish person just seems very carefree. stress-free. I mean, I doubt, that that's truly the case, because I'm pretty sure they're a very, very small minority, so they probably deal with the same bullshit as us. But I don't know. I don't really know. I'm about to go down this rabbit hole, but like, it seems very peaceful over there, at least for them. I'm like, hey cousins, my Irish cousins, y'all got some room? Because it's real trailer park in America right now, and it's only going to get worse before it gets better. And we're tired, we're stressed, kind of over it, ready to go. Extended vacation. Like, can I, y'all hiring out there? What's the cost of living looking like? How visa work? Do I need to, come back every 6 months, or because we're looking for some places to go, in the meantime, because I don't know if we're gonna have in America by the time it's the next election, because shit is going crazy. But to all the shout out to all the Black Scottish folk out there. We'll live vicariously through y'all. Send us positive love, and because we need it over here in America. But yeah, that's funny. But yeah, and I love the accents. Like, I want to go to Glasgow now. I heard that's like the lit spot. Multiple people in the video said that's like their turn up, I guess, city. I want to go. I got a passport.
Watching Black Americans find out that there's black people in Scotland has to be one of the funniest things I've seen on TikTok in a while. I'm probably too married, and I'm gonna watch football, and we used to watch rugby and all them, something I've been to England before. That's not surprising to me. Now, I definitely understand why it would be surprising to Americans, especially black Americans, because hearing them talk, you're like, yo, what am I saying? And if you don't know, so there's black people in Scotland, just type in black Scottish TikTok or whatever, it'll come up. And then if you haven't seen the video them of the American people them like figuring out that there's black people in Scotland, TikTok work. Check it out. Big up on yourself, make sure you follow me, look more.
Amazing updates. Black Scottish in Scotland are trending, and let me tell you, Americans are furious and shocked to hear that there are black Scottish in Scotland who were born in Scotland, who were raised in Scotland, schooled in Scotland, and even gotten their jobs in Scotland. Let me tell you, they are very much furious. How did that even happen? Because they never expected any black person in Scotland. Am I even listening to myself? Let me tell you, I just love the fact that how these black Scottish are expressing themselves. Their accent, amazing. Let me tell you, their lifestyle, their music, the way they even embrace their lifestyle is literally amazing. But what these white people should know, that each and every nation in the world has got a black person. Racism should stop, and let's focus. Black people exist everywhere as long as their basics like food, oxygen, and shelter and clothing, others will come. But I just love the fact that black Scottish people are now coming out to embrace their lifestyle and how they've been coping up with their lifestyle.
Why am I waking up on TikTok to find out that black Americans are only discovering that there are black Scottish people? And they're having like a bonding moment with the black Scottish people. Like they're a new fucking discovery. And they're like, oh, we didn't know you existed. And the wickedest thing that smacks it, yeah, is they're first generation African and Caribbean. No, but apart from that, I'm actually loving that they're discovering that there are a load of other black people around the world, okay? This was my dream, okay? Thank you for being locked in. When you're done with the Scottish, move on to the Black Irish next. I know.
For real. Like, real. No, guys, it can't be real. For real. Question though. What history do you guys learn in America? Like, you don't learn this in school? I'll give you a tip. Do research. Look into different countries that exist in the world. But most importantly, educate yourself. The world is vast. The world is so big. I don't know what's going to happen when you find out there is also Black Irish, Black Welsh. The list goes on. But welcome to the new world. Bye. I'll see you guys on the next video.
Honestly, like, the best part of us Black Americans discovering Black Scottish people that is most amazing to me is that we can finally put on front and center that our education system sucks. Because, baby, we did not know about y'all. Let me tell you something. I am learning so much right now. I've never wanted to go to Glasgow, whatever. I want to go. Like, it seems so lit over there. Everybody seems like they're just enjoying themselves. And, like, we're over here stressed, baby. Do y'all know why we're stressed? I don't know if y'all see our news. There's this big orange guy. Like, we are stressing. And I gotta tell you, seeing y'all over there in Scotland, it's giving frolic. It's giving, we need to go over there. Like, I'm straight up hating. Like, yes, we have a million questions. What is the food like? I mean, like, where do y'all go and hang out? Like, we know nothing. Please tell us more. Like, I'm following every single person I see. Like, I'm like, please come pick us up. It's ghetto here.
Apparently, Americans are just finding out that Black Scottish people exist. And one of them is already telling Black Scottish people not to let the Africans steal their culture. Now, buzz question, trick question. How do you think Black Scottish people came to exist? A, they just spawned from bagpipes and killed. B, they grew from the soil. C, their parents, Africans or Caribbeans, migrated to that country, had their kids there, and made them Black Scottish people. Or maybe, according to your logic, or something that your brain would be able to understand, someone accidentally left a pot of jollof boiling somewhere in Glasgow, and a Black Scottish baby was born. Praise the living God. It's literally the diaspora. That's migration 101. This was taught in primary schools. Now, Unc, the moment your video had more shares than likes, you should have private that video. I don't know why this video is still up, to be honest. You can't say that Africans are gonna steal Black Scottish culture when that originates from African or the people from the Caribbean. I know you Black Americans refuse to accept that some of you may have ethnicity beyond being an American, but people in Scotland are educated about where they're from and how they've come about. Come on, man. Do yourself some justice, you know? Maybe study. Read a book. 1 or 2 will help, you know?
My friend was saying that Americans have found Scottish Black people. And then I look at my comments and they're literally flooding my comments about talking about we found you. Girl, I've been here. We've been here. No, for real, but we've actually been here for years. Just no one recognizes us or our talents.